Today we are going to learn about reading skills. Reading is fundamental in development a good self-image and creative mind. Good readers are focused readers. They develop certain traits like identifying the purpose of their reading and deciding their style accordingly, the ability to draw on their background knowledge as they read, make predictions on what might happen logically, creatively, use their imagination and visualize what they read, recognize the text structure, the writer's voice, as well as any confusion in it, if any. Reading demands different styles depending on the purpose. Sometimes we may use speed reading techniques like skimming and scanning. Sometimes critical reading, intensive reading, or extensive reading methods. Skimming. Skimming is one of the tools we can use to read more on less time. It refers to looking only for the general or main ideas and works best with non-fiction material. It does not give you a whole picture in detail because we don't read anything. In skimming, we don't read everything. What we read is more important than what we leave out. The first sentence of each paragraph gives the main idea of the paragraph. It is called as the topic sentence. The last few paragraphs may contain a conclusion or summary. We should stop skimming there and read in detail. Skimming is useful to locate the information in large text or articles in a short time. It is also useful for revision before examination in day to day activities. It is used for reading the newspapers, magazines, and so on. Scanning. Scanning is another useful tool for speeding up our reading. Skimming gives an overall idea of the text, and scanning allows to find details and other information in a hurry. Scanning can be done by establishing a purpose and locating the appropriate material. Scanning material is arranged alphabetically, chronologically, non alphabetically, by category, textually. Alphabetical information is arranged in order from A to Z. Chronological information in time or numerical order, non alphabetical order, can be arranged as a television listing or by category, and textual as in encyclopedia entry. Our peripheral vision helps us to scan effectively. The aim of scanning is to find specific pieces of information. The important benefit of scanning is its ability to help us become more flexible readers. Intensive reading. It is sometimes called as narrow reading. It is not casual reading. It is used when we want a full understanding of a text. It is not like skimming where we guess the meaning of the words from the context. It is an academic reading where the reader observes and studies the logical argument and rhetorical pattern, the purpose of the author, and his attitude towards the topic, the emotional, symbolic, and social attitude. Experts call intensive reading as a zoom lens strategy. It draws attention to grammatical forms, literal and symbolic meanings. It helps to expand vocabulary and improves comprehensive skills. It is not used to read very lengthy text. Extensive reading. It is the opposite of intensive reading, just as skimming is the opposite of scanning in speed reading. It is a pleasurable activity. Novels, studies, articles, newspapers, web sources could be used for extensive reading. It is useful to develop a reading habit and gain confidence. It helps us become independent and motivated readers. It does not teach particularly any reading skills as intensive reading does, because it is a reading habit which is not supervised and tested. It develops automatically language and grammar competence, vocabulary, background knowledge, and confidence. Thank you.